Hello and greetings. What you just saw there was the intro for Season 5 of the Professional Amiibo League. I put a lot of work into it with the help of Plantasia for that last little effect you saw there. Really proud of it. So, what is the Professional Amiibo League? How do you join it? What are the rules? How does it work? How can you support it? These are all excellent questions and ones we're going to answer right now. The Pro Amiibo League is a multi-stage tournament used to determine who has the best amiibo. The whole point of it is to be fun while also embracing the spirit of competition. In past seasons, the amiibo were all vanilla and lumped into one group. Having all the amiibo grouped up into one group encouraged people only to submit the highest tier amiibo. To encourage more competition at multiple levels of play, we are going to be, for the first time ever, grouping the amiibo into 4 circuits. Tiers C and below make up the low circuit, tiers B and C+ make up the mid circuit, tiers A and B+ make up the high circuit, and tiers S and A+ make up the meta circuit. Winning each circuit comes with its own trophy amiibo that I have hand-painted myself, but which amiibo you want to go for is up to you. As previously stated, this is a multi-stage tournament. The first stage is a qualification stage. All the amiibo in a given circuit will be put into a Swiss bracket, and the top 16 from each bracket will advance to the next stage, the group stage. The 16 who qualified from the Swiss bracket will be paired off into divisions with 8 other amiibo who qualified due to how well they did in the previous season of the Professional Amiibo League. These 24 amiibo will be broken up into 4 6-amiibo divisions. Your amiibo will face off against the other 5 amiibo in your division. Your goal is to be in the top half. If you are in the top 3, you qualify for next season's tournament. If you're in the top 2, well then, you qualify for the playoffs. The playoffs are a double elimination 8 amiibo tournament. Number 1 seeds from each division will be paired off against number 2 seeds from different divisions. And at that point, well, may the best amiibo win. You will be able to submit 2 amiibo to this tournament. You can submit any amiibo except for Incineroar, who is in a tier unto himself and thus is banned. You cannot send 2 amiibo from the exact same tier. Note I said from the same tier, not the same circuit. So if you really want to win that ink bling, you can, for example, send 1 amiibo from the A tier and 1 amiibo from the B+ tier. This is to encourage diversity of amiibo selection. Variety is the spice of life, after all. I'm gonna edit that out. There are, of course, limits on what spirits and what stats you can put on amiibo. First of all, no hacked amiibo, please. You have to use stats and spirit effects that are only attainable through normal gameplay. Additionally, your amiibo cannot have any negative stats. The lowest stat you can have in any category is 0. And finally, there are a couple of spirit effects that are banned from this competition. Auto heal, greater auto heal, super armor, slow super armor, armor knight, insta drop, critical healing plus metal, and additionally, any spirit that takes up all 3 slots is banned. The reason for this is we want to make sure there is unity between my other types of content, which is Amiibo Raid Boss content. If you'd like to know more about that, come see our next stream on Tuesdays when we host the Amiibo Raid Boss Tower. That's called a forward plug. The way you submit your amiibo to this tournament is going to be by going to submissionapp.com. That's submissionapp.com. There is a sign-up form on this website. You will simply hit submit. You will upload the 2 bin files of the amiibo you want to send, and then send your submission image. Your submission image must have both of your amiibo standing next to some food item of your choice. We will be rating everyone's submission photos on September 8th, so I hope you come to that live stream because I think it's going to be a lot of fun. People have already gotten very creative with their submission photos, and apparently with what is labeled food, and I hope you will show the exact same level of creativity. Or don't, I'm not the boss of you. Move. If you'd like to support the the Professional Amiibo League to make sure this happens again in the future, there's two ways. We have a title sponsor this year, Bitwise Labs. Bitwise Labs is an Etsy shop that have stands and displays to help you up your figurine game. You can either go with a single stand to highlight a single amiibo, or maybe get the risers so that you can display your amiibo in the best way possible. Friend of the show, Ace Tempest, got a bunch of the risers, and as you can tell from this before and after look, it definitely has improved the look of her desk. The more direct way you can support the Pro Amiibo League is by buying one of these, an Izapal. In past seasons, I've painted these promotional amiibo myself, but this year we splurged and got an actual professional miniature painter to do them. And I have to say, it really paid off in the detail work around the buttons and pockets. If you're interested in potentially getting one to support the Professional Amiibo League, simply click the link below that is next to the word Izapal, and that will take you to a form where you can indicate your interest. If you purchase the Izapal, the amiibo isn't the only benefit you get. You will also get your name added to the introduction credits, and should your amiibo make it to the group stage, you will get to pick one custom stage and song for your amiibo, so that you always have the home field advantage. Hi, this is post-editing Splice, where I realized I didn't really specify the stage thing. No matter what, you will be playing on a battlefield or a mega version of each stage. You can't select some stage that gives you a literal competitive advantage. It's all about style. You probably already figured that out, but I just wanted to be clear because, yeah, I don't want people thinking this tournament is pay to win. If you don't know how to copy your amiibo's bin file from your amiibo figurine itself, don't worry, we have a couple resources for you. While I will be making a video that covers this topic specifically, it's a bit too big of a topic to cover here. Luckily, if you have an Android or iPhone with NFC reading capabilities, you will be able to get your amiibo's bin file. Captain Grissaman over here has a video that tells Android users how you can do it, and thankfully the Amiibo Doctor has created a step-by-step guide of how iPhone users can do it. The links are in the description below. Just look for Android or iPhone. That will give you the instructions. The due date for these amiibo being submitted is going to be on September 4th. The nice thing about submissionapp.com is it always has a countdown timer to when the due date actually is, so just make sure you're paying attention to that and you don't have to worry about which time zone you're in. If you have any further questions about how this tournament is going to be run, some of the reasons for the rules, stuff like that, I have a couple links in the description that might be able to answer some of your questions, but feel free to reach out to me and ask me about any questions you might have. Just leave your comments below, and either myself or one of my fans will be able to answer the questions for you. I hope you're as excited for Professional Amiibo League Season 5 as I am, and until next time, stay fit, keep sharp, and make good decisions. Splice, out.